Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Tuesday, September 29th. And you can see out there it's very warm again this morning, about 15 degrees above normal. We got some showers moving into the area out ahead of a cold front. That'll bring, I think, most of the area around a tenth to 2/10 of an inch across the southern part of the state, up to about a half an inch as you get further north. And you can see Newaygo already picking up a tenth of an inch of rain so far this morning, where it's raining currently. And you can see, where's that cold front at? Well, that's pretty easy to pick out. We got the north winds behind the cold front now, and you can clearly see that on the lower level wind field. And if we look at the regional look for the Great Lakes, you can see much of the winds now across the north from around Alpena down to about the Kalamazoo area. That's where the cold front is. Most of the rain is falling behind the cold front as that moisture overruns it. And you can see on the radar from the College of DuPage, this is a very nice radar, one of my favorites. You can see that activity moving off to the east-southeast as far as the overall line, individual cells moving to the northeast. And again, most of the area will get some rain here this morning, but she should clear up by late this afternoon from northwest to southeast and be out of the area by tonight. You can see on the national radar, you can see that area of showers along that cold front moving into the area. And look at all the moisture we've got way out ahead of this front, so that's why we expect very heavy rains. Once this front collides with all this juicy air off to the south, there's going to be a lot of rain up and down the Appalachians like we talked about yesterday. And you can see that on the forecast map as that cold front cuts through lower Michigan by noon today or so. You can see lots of heavy rain potential up and down the Appalachians from Tennessee all the way up into Maine. And by tomorrow, that front is well off to our southeast. Big high pressure system is going to be moving down to the south. And that could give us a chance of some frost for early Thursday morning. Jury's still out on that. We're going to have to wait and see what the wind fields do, but there is a potential. We could see temperatures drop down into the low to mid 30s. Right now, the forecast is calling for mid to upper 30s, but we're going to have to keep an eye on it, especially across interior areas of central Michigan, where we could actually see a pretty decent frost. Again, we'll update that tomorrow morning and see what it looks like, but certainly that is a good potential. And as far as the Palmer Drought Index, yesterday you can see we talked about the areas across the southeast states that I said should see some improvement on the updated drought index, and certainly has. And then the east central portion of lower Michigan, which was wet, I said should show a lot more normal, and it certainly has indeed. But good shape across the Great Lakes. And as far as the 6 to 10 day outlook, you can see, as we've been talking about for quite a while now, that we're beginning to see a big trough develop across much of the center and the eastern part of the United States. That is starting to get itself established. We got warm air up in Canada. That tendency is to dislodge the cold air out of Canada right down into the central and eastern U.S., and we do expect that. And if we go to the 8 to 14 day outlook, you can see a little bit of relaxation in it, but I think that'll reestablish itself even stronger here down the road as we get to the middle of the month, and increased chances of precipitation as we go to a cooler weather pattern like we've seen much of the summer. Thanks for stopping by and have a great day, and 73s to all.